I'm telling you, presidential debate 2024 between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump. That I must admit, I was looking forward to seeing this debate. I just watched it, every minute of it. I didn't miss a beat. I was very surprised at myself because it's so difficult to follow Donald Trump, listening to him. Personally, I think he speaks at like a third or fifth grade level. He rambles, he goes off on tangents, he doesn't stick to. And when you're a type A personality like me, the way when I process information, like I'm focused, I'm deeply immersed, I'm listening, I'm actively listening, because in both of my medical disciplines it requires that I am actively listening to the patient tell me what their complaint is and how can I problem solve through that to help them through whatever their grievance is, whatever ailment they're suffering from. I have to actively listen. And I got to tell you that when I have to listen to Donald Trump, it's frustrating listening to him because he jumps around and it's like, dude, it gets frustrating listening to him. So I am so proud of myself that I was able to listen through what he was saying. Even though I followed number 45 and I know he's a compulsive liar, I'm proud of ABC News and their fact checkers. Bravo to y'all. I'm so glad that damn debate wasn't on Fox News or CNN, them damn stations. Jesus. And Fox is as prejudiced as they come. So if you sit there watching Fox all the damn time, you're probably prejudiced consciously or unconsciously because of the way that they deliver news. So I'm really glad that content creators are out here giving the real deal, showing things live as they're happening, because these media sources are able to fix it the way that they want you to see it. And you can tell a person that watches Fox News the way that they regurgitate that narrative and the rhetoric that they spit on there about Trump and stuff like that. Anyways, good job, ABC moderators, sticking to the questions, fact checking. The only thing I didn't like is the fact that you all let him ramble on, and that's that white privilege, because you cut Kamala off, but he got to keep saying stuff and getting the last word. Like he can't shut up. Like it's not even your turn anymore. Just so disrespectful. And that's what we be talking about. How they can get away with things that we can't because of the color of our skin, because we're black. And when you're a black woman, you really don't get certain courtesies extended to you. And she's the acting vice president of the United States. But he got to keep talking after the fact and talking about nothing. But I will tell you this. I do like the way that she kept baiting him. She knew how to trigger him with the rallies and the crowd sizes. He couldn't even answer a question. He was so focused on trying to correct that whole thing about the rally sizes and all that other stuff. He didn't answer no questions really directly at all. All he did was, he didn't answer anything, and did not share not one plan, policy, nothing that he plans to do. It's that kind of talk that politicians do when they don't want to sound like they don't have the plan, so they say something and be like, well, what we got some things that's in the makings, but you don't have any concrete details about what you're gonna do. Kamala came through the door. She even started saying what she was going to do when it wasn't even a question. And that is because she's been attacked on that so much from people that she just came through the door running like, here, this is what I plan to do, opportunity economy. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do for homeowners. This is how we're going to reduce taxes. This is what we're going to have a child tax credit. This is how we're going to do with the first time, the small business owners. This is what we're going to do for this. This is how we're going to do this. This is how we're going to attack the price gouging so that your prices can go down for the things that we need, like food and stuff like that. So anyway, she came through the door talking all of that. And the reason why he didn't say a plan, he wants to dissociate himself from Project 2025, which is also named a mandate for leadership. But his name is all throughout the document. It's probably there over 200, and he's stated over 200 times. And this is a 920 2-page manifesto. And he's a narcissist. So we know that they got his approval to put his name through there. So you can't act like you don't know what it is. This is the same person that went the extra mile to put his name on the stimulus checks. Every administration did it. The Bush administration did it. The Obama administration gave stimulus. The Biden administration even gave stimulus checks. But Trump had to go the extra mile and hold up them checks until his goddamn name was on it. And that's why a lot of these ignorant black folks, because I'm always talking to us when I make these videos, think that that damn money came from him. No. Because, see, it is the U.S. Congress that is in control of the money, any type of distribution of money, how much you're getting for SNAP benefits, how much you're getting for any type of medical benefits, any cash benefits, any things like that. It is the Congress and not the president, okay? That's why we really need this Blue NAMI to sweep across the country by voting blue down the ballot, okay? You need your grandparents to still have their Social Security benefits, their Medicare. You need people who have low income to still be able to get any type of Medicaid benefits and things like that. That's why you vote blue down the ballot, because that's the party that typically supports those social programs for people. It's not the Republicans, right? They're not typically the party that supports that. They're really trying to cut back on that and allocate tax dollars to other things that are going to probably be of more benefit to them as business owners and people who are richer than the rest of us, right? Than it is for the people. So that's why, I mean, we failed Obama when we did not show up 2 years later. And even though he told us to, like, hey, we need the Senate, we need the Congress. I mean, the Congress is the Senate and the House of Representatives, but we need the House and we need the Senate. We need to make sure we vote blue down the ballot, them swing states. Where y'all at? Y'all know who you are. Make sure you're registered to vote. Make sure that you show up to vote. Have a voting plan. Try not to be standing out there in line with me. You go look at my video when I'm talking about that in the Black Coffee Wake Up Hour. I did a cross show with holistic relationships talking about that. Get your plans together. If you ain't thought about it, I gave you a blueprint. You ain't got to think about it. Just go to the blueprint.